Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Nellie, I'm Nell.
And I'm Lee.
And today, Lily's gonna put me on the spot.
I sure am. So I'm gonna put Janelle to the test today because it's been about 10 years since she took a PCA CNA test.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's a long time.
We're gonna see
what remember.
she remembers.
Nothing.
We found the good test online with some questions and answer key. So we'll see if she's living up to that PCA
Probably not, guys.
expectation. No.
We were living in North Carolina, and I was pregnant.
Yeah.
With my firstborn, Angelo, when I took the CNA test.
Yeah.
And I passed. I remember being so nervous.
And then she ended up moving away anyway.
Yeah. But you know what?
Yeah.
I still like to say that I qualify.
Exactly. She does, no matter what, you know.
Yeah. Luckily, it was Alicia through her organization that she goes out of, or how do I pronounce it?
Yeah, it's a big organization.
Yeah.
It's a non-profit organization that's funded by the state.
Yeah. She gets to choose who she wants.
Right.
They don't have to be like hired into their list of people. She can choose from the people that are on the list.
Yep.
That have taken up-to-date tests and like are qualified and stuff. But she also has the choice to pick at random whoever she wants to.
The only one that you can't have as a PCA in the state of Connecticut is your spouse.
Oh.
But I do know that other states,
which is a bummer.
I know, allow it, but not here in Connecticut, which is unfortunate because I know a lot of spouses do take care of their
of course.
Significant others, so it's, you know, it's hard, but
we just can't get married.
No.
Just kidding.
No, we can't.
Before we get into this video, if you guys want to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, we would appreciate it.
Thank you.
And let us know in the comments below if you guys are able to hire whoever you want to, or if your CNA, PCA has to take some tests to qualify.
Yeah, we'd like to know the dates and all that.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys are new here, welcome. We hope you guys enjoy. Me and Janelle are cousins, and she is my PCA.
We've been best friends since birth.
Forever.
Yeah.
Connected to the hip.
Yep. So, should we begin?
Sure.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, I'm going to hold the phone for her.
I don't want to drop it, because I will. Okay, so we got these questions off the internet, so.
Okay.
Janelle, I don't know if you've had these before, but.
Before we begin, I have two questions for you.
Sure.
If I pass, will I win a prize?
No.
Okay. If I fail, will you fire me?
No.
Okay.
Okay. No. Never. Okay, so mark the following true or false for tasks you may legally perform as a personal care assistant.
Okay.
Cut nails.
True.
Yes.
Cool.
You got the first one right. Now we're going to go into normal range of motion.
Oh, jeez.
Passive range of motion exercises are for prevention of contractions in patients with paralyzed limbs.
True?
Yes.
Oh, good. Just sounds true. I don't know what any of that means. See, I'm really good at guessing.
At least you got it right? During range of motion exercises, if you feel resistance of the patient or complains of pain, you should continue anyway.
No way, Jose.
Duh, I would slap her silly.
I have practice with that too, because Alicia, like with her legs and her arms, like we'll like stretch her out sometimes, and they say go a little bit more than like what feels comfortable.
If she wants to get pinched.
But never to the point where it's like, you know.
I've never been mean to Janelle.
No, never.
Right?
No.
No.
Never.
I may get grumpy.
Me too.
But not towards her.
No.
Just because I'm in pain.
We know when, like, we're having a day.
Yeah.
And we're like, I hear you, girl.
Yeah, I'm like, let me have my coffee and shut up.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But you know what? Usually we have bad days on the same day.
Yeah, we do.
So
it's
it works
funny.
out.
I know.
We're just like, let's lounge today.
That's most days, let's be real.
True. Today we both feel great.
Yeah, we do. That's because we love you guys and we want to bring you good content, so
it's true.
keep on giving us good
Ideas.
Number 4. It's best to have a pillow between the legs of a patient with one hip replacement. True or false?
Probably true.
Very true.
Because I feel like if you have a hip replacement, like you don't want too much pressure on the knees.
Exactly.
So you would like me right now with my big old belly.
And your belly. It's gonna pop pretty soon.
Has nothing to do with hips, but I need that pillow in between my legs.
Oh, she does. Okay, good. So you passed.
Cool.
The range of motion. Oh, that's right.
Did I get any wrong yet?
No.
Hello.
Alright, so as a personal care assistant,
That's me.
you're going to choose the right answer, okay?
Okay.
A, you work alone. B, work part as the healthcare team. C, may become the leader of the healthcare team. Or D, will never get any further training after orientation.
D. I'm just kidding. Alicia trains me every day.
Yeah.
She's very good at telling me how to do things and the way to do things. So I work alone. I'm not in a facility or anything like that. I would have to say though the answer is B. I work as a team because there's no I in team.
That's funny, and yes,
I got it
you
right.
are correct.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. When you work in the home, you will be what? A, responsible for making decisions without any help. B, working under the supervision of a professional supervisor. C, away from your office and have no way to contact your employer. Or D, be responsible for calling the physician with information.
Oh my goodness. B?
Yeah.
Woo! Because I feel like if you need help,
Right.
you just ask for it.
Yeah. That's so too.
That was tricky though because I was like, well, I have to be responsible by myself, but
No, that's good. You got it.
see, this is why Alicia trusts me, you guys.
Yeah.
I know things. I'm just kidding.
So right now you're going to choose the correct answer.
Okay.
Which letter it will be.
Okay.
Which of the following is important in communicating with people? A, to have courtesy. B, to have tact. C, listening. Or D, all of the above.
All the above.
Ding ding ding! And so now we're going to test you in the body language department. Ready? Body language is A, a way of communicating feelings by using the body, facial expression, and the eyes. B, only used by clients to tell their doctors what is causing them issues.
Oh boy.
C, only used by persons who are deaf and mute. Or D, the newest dance craze.
Oh my gosh, this is really hard, this one.
Yeah.
I want to say obviously deaf and mute, but I feel like I shouldn't really have any body language towards you, but a client should towards their doctor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to say. I'll say C, deaf and mute.
No.
B.
No.
A. Oh my gosh, I'm so wrong.
Okay, so now we have another question.
Okay.
Miss Harris.
Hello.
A personal care assistant is assigned to care for Mr. Goodway.
Okay.
Miss Harris notices that she feels very angry when she is with Mr. Goodway. What should Miss Harris do because she feels this way?
Quit.
I'm done. A. Tell Mr. Goodway how she is feeling. That would probably be the right thing to do. B.
Who's taking the test?
B. Find out if the other PCA
feels that way too. The gossiper.
Yeah, I felt this way. C. Try to pretend that Mr. Goodway is someone she likes. The deceptive one. Or D. Talk with the agency supervisor about the situation.
I mean, if you really need a job and you don't want to get fired, or if you don't want to leave, you could always pretend there's someone that you like. Definitely not B, because you don't want to be starting drama and talking about patients to other workers. A is pretty good if it was like me and Alicia, because I could like be able to talk to her about anything.
Right.
But if I didn't have like that relationship, I don't think that would be appropriate.
No, yeah.
So I would have to go and say, talk to a supervisor about it. D.
Ding, 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 ding. She got it.
Good.
A patient accuses a personal care assistant of stealing $5.
It's fine. I'm just kidding.
The patient hasn't taken the patient's money, but the patient does not believe this. What should the PCA do? A. Ask the other PCAs who care for the patient if they took the $5. B. Ask the patient why the PCA is being accused. C. Offer to give the patient $5.
Aw.
Yeah. Or D. Notify the agency supervisor.
D. All of the above.
Yeah. I would
just
make
kidding.
that all of the above too.
I do like detective work, so I would like to find out who stole the money. But it's also not my business.
Fess up.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously just go to the supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would too.
But once again, in our situation, I'd be like, Leash, I promise I didn't take your money. Why did you take it?
Why are you pickpocketing?
But she wouldn't even ask me that anyway.
No, never.
I wouldn't.
So no, that's actually one thing that is really hard with finding personal care assistants, because in the past I did deal with that, but you get taken advantage of because
things go missing.
Yeah. You're not capable of getting, dealing with your own money and exchanging cash and being able to, all that stuff. You have to be really trustworthy of somebody. So it's hard, So now we're going to do a new section.
Okay.
We're going to do infection control.
Okay.
And these are true or false. So hand washing is the single best way to decrease the transfer of pathogens.
True.
Gloves should be worn when handling items soiled by body fluids.
Of course. True.
Yeah. It is important to keep a patient covered during a bed bath except for the part of being washed.
Okay, so this is true. And I actually remember this because I had to practice.
Yeah.
And if we were to wash one part, we'd have to fold it this way. Then we'd have to fold it this way and fold it this way.
Yep. And I never knew that
Yeah.
before too, so.
Because it's like, you don't want to just expose the person you're helping. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I feel like a lot of these questions too are like common sense.
I mean,
like,
I
don't want to
just like shit me down, like it out.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Right. I don't need to like cover her bit by bit.
I don't. But yeah, if I had a stranger taking care of me,
of course,
that I didn't know, I don't want him or her seeing my beauty bits.
My beauty bits, I love it. It's true. It's true though.
Massaging of bony prominences helps stop skin breakdown by increasing the blood supply to the area.
True.
Yep. True. This is one of Janelle's favorite things to do for me. When giving personal care to your patient after taking a BM, washing front and back motion in order not to spread fecal matter to the areas is what you're supposed to do.
Yep. True.
I mean, I never go to the bathroom, so.
No, she really doesn't. Not when I'm here.
That's nice. Choose one correct answer for each question below. When giving the patient a bath, if the water is too hot, it can injure or burn the person's skin.
True. Oh. Oh yeah, it's a multiple choice.
If it is too cold, it can make the person chilled.
No.
Therefore, you should test the water temperature before beginning the bath by A. Adjusting both the hot and cold water as to mix them.
Yep.
B. Using the patient's thermometer to read the temperature. C. Asking the patient if it's too hot or too cold for them. Or D. Finding out if the water is warm, not hot or cold, to the touch on the inside of your wrist.
Okay, so I do remember, like, you're supposed to feel the water on the inside of your wrist. But, like, when I wash Alicia's hair and stuff, I just straight up ask her. I'm like, is this too hot? Is this too cold? Like, I'm not just going to run them both, though, because I feel like that's just going to be cold.
Right.
I don't know. This is really hard. Because I would say, like, 2 of them are right. I would have to say test it. Okay, no. Maybe I'm thinking of when you have a newborn baby and you have to test the milk on the wrist. To see if the temperature is too hot. I'll have to go with that one.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Because if you test it on the patient,
then you might burn them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
Even though I test it on you all the time.
Supposed to burn.
No, I test it on myself first, and then I ask her you.
Yeah, you say is that too hot?
Yeah. Or I say if it gets too hot, let me know. Because sometimes with her sink, it's
it's horrible.
It's like cool and then burning hot.
Yeah. All right, this is our last section.
And I think I'm doing pretty good, guys.
I think you're doing really good.
Nice.
Choose one correct answer for each question below and, pick the right letter. To prevent bed sores, you should A. Change the patient's position every 2 hours if they are unable to do so themselves.
Okay.
B. Get the patient out of bed if they are allowed to do so. C. Ensure adequate nutrition with special emphasis in protein intake. Or D. All of the above.
All the above?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if they can get out of bed, get them out of bed.
Right.
If they can't roll over, make sure you roll them over frequently. Yeah. And I don't know what C is, but I'll just say.
I never heard of protein.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, okay.
Learn something new every day.
It's true. The personal care assistant should be sure to take which of these actions when caring for a newborn baby. Now, you better know this.
Wait, PCAs take care of brand new babies?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Especially if they have disabilities. Sometimes
Wow,
they have to put
that's
trachs
so cute.
Or feeding tubes.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A. Support the baby's head and neck when picking the baby up.
Yep.
B. Clean the inside of the baby's ears with cotton swabs. C. Use petroleum jelly to keep the area around the baby's navel moist. Or D. Hold the baby only at feeding and bathing times.
Oh my gosh, no.
No.
I'm going to have to say A.
Yeah. Your last question.
Ooh, okay.
When caring for a patient who is on bed rest, what should the PCA do to prevent bed sores? Keep the top sheet well tucked in.
Okay.
Keep the bottom sheet free of wrinkles. Use only sheets that are 100% cotton on the patient's bed. Or D. Use only woolen blankets to cover the patient.
Okay, I forget what letter it is, but I'm going to have to go with make sure it's nice and tight.
Yes.
Because I feel like wrinkles would, in fact, make it so much worse.
Yes. And it's so hard to get the sheets so flat.
Yeah.
And perfect. Because that would bother me. Like, I'm a back sleeper. So I would feel the wrinkles on my tailbone.
Yeah. It's true. Sometimes, when she sleeps over and stuff, I have to smooth it, yeah, with my hand, along her back. And
definitely.
Did you know all those before or no?
I knew most of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was telling her a couple that I already remember, from the test that I took a long time ago. Was where do you start when you brush someone's hair? Mm-hmm. And it was do you start from the top, the middle, the end, whatever.
Right.
And I chose the end because that's what I do with my hair. Because if I have knots, I'm not gonna
part it.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I think I passed.
You did. With flying colors.
I'm a little sad I don't have a prize though.
Yummy.
Okay, that's good. She'll give me Reese's later. She's got Reese's, guys.
I got my stand.
So if you guys liked this video and you want to see more videos like this, let us know in the comments below what other types of tests we can do on each other.
Put each other to the test.
Yeah. Well, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye.